Learners, today we want to look at summary writing. We are going to concentrate on how to write summary for core, extended, and for the new curriculum. So please pay attention so that you learn the strategies that you need to employ when you are going to write your summaries. Okay. So a summary is a shortened version of a text that highlights its key point. The key point is the fact. When you are summarizing, you are only extracting the main facts, which are the important information about a certain text. Your summary should contain only the most important information. It should be easy to read, as it has to be made up of complete, meaningful sentences. When you are summarizing, you have to ensure that you only include the most senseful points. When you are summarizing, you have to cut out other irrelevant points. Information which is just put to quantify a point. You have to know, you have to be able to judge that this is the main fact or the summary, and according to your question, you should be guided and provide exactly the answers being asked by the summary question. A beautiful summary is written in your own words. It should contain only the ideas of the original text. So when I talk about your own words, I mean that you have to paraphrase. When you are paraphrasing, you are rewriting the text in your own words. That is how a good summary is supposed to be like. When you are paraphrasing, do not change the meaning of the text. Okay? When you are paraphrasing, do not change the meaning of the text. Try to ensure that you have understood the text so well, because if you start paraphrasing and bringing out different ideas, now you will change the original text, which is not good. You will misinform others. When we read your summary, we should get the idea of what the original text was about. Although we are asked to paraphrase, meaning to rewrite in our own words when we are summarizing, it doesn't mean that we have to panic if we are not able to paraphrase. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that do not panic if you cannot paraphrase, because I seriously do not want you to get out of context. So if you find that the text is not being understood by you, you can lift. To lift is to copy the sentences from the text, but please copy them as correct as they are. I'm repeating myself. The best thing to do when summarizing is to paraphrase, meaning to rewrite in your own words. But if you find that you do not understand the text so well, or you are scared of changing the meaning of the text, you can lift. But when you lift, make sure that you lift as correct as possible. When you are lifting, please lift words as they appear in the text. Punctuate well and spell correctly. There are instances whereby you'll find the text has got all the necessary words that you need to use, but in the end you'll find that some learners will change the words, which is very reckless. You'll find somebody, for example, they say a word which is illegal, then you find a learner writing it as illegally. So please, when you lift, be very careful and lift as correct as possible, because there's nothing that pains so much than finding a lazy learner who doesn't want to write the words correctly, although they are provided to to her or him. Learners copy words correctly. Otherwise, that is very punishable, okay? Extended learners, your summary is totally different from that of core and of the new curriculum. For extended learners, listen attentively. When you write your summary, the topic is not really necessary. I'm saying when you are writing your summary, the topic is not necessary. If you want a topic, shorten the topic as much as possible. Why am I saying this? I am saying this because if you write a long topic, when you count your words, then you have to start from the first word of the topic. Otherwise, there is no need for a topic for a summary. Before you do anything else, count your words and stick to word limit. Do not write too little and do not write too much. Clever learners always indicate their words on the right-hand corner when they are writing their summaries. I don't know about you. And when they are done, they put the total number of words down their summary writing. If you write a lot of words, if you exceed the limit, those words are going to be cancelled out by the markers. And if you write too little, you will be penalized. So please put in attention the word limit. Do not write too little because marks will be not given for free. And do not write too much because you will be penalized. Marks will be deducted because you do not follow orders. Extended, you have to write in prose. When I'm talking about prose, I mean you have to write in one paragraph. Just one paragraph. I do not want to see two paragraphs, whatever many paragraphs. Prose, one big paragraph. No matter how big it is, as long as it is exactly up to the word limit. Okay? When you start your summary, extended, make sure that you have a lead sentence or an introductory sentence to make your writing clear. When I say there is no need for topic, it's because I know that you have to have a lead sentence. What does a lead sentence do? A lead sentence will tell the reader what you are talking about, what you are writing about. Let's say your summary is asking you to talk about two issues in a summary writing. For instance, in the previous question paper that we discussed, there were two issues discussed in the text about humans becoming shorter and their brains becoming smaller. If the question comes saying, write about why humans are becoming shorter and why their brains are becoming smaller, then make sure that you have lead sentences. You can say, humans became shorter because they lack nutrients, they do not have enough food to eat, the vitamins are no longer found anywhere, depending on whatever answer is given in the text. I am writing extended. This is my lead sentence for the first point that I'm asked to write about. I did not skip a line or what because I know that I have to write in prose, which is one paragraph. So I continued and have another lead sentence. I am now discussing the next issue about brains becoming smaller. So after discussing humans becoming shorter and have given my reasons, I moved on to humans' brains have also become smaller due to the work they do, the pressure they receive, genetic mutations, and many other things, depending on what the text is asking you to. I did not omit any line. I'm writing in one paragraph. And when I'm done, I've put my words here, 100 words. So I am following the order. When writing your summary, be objective. You have to be objective by avoiding using first person and second person pronouns such as I, you, and we. You do not need to use those kinds of pronouns. Instead, if there is need, you can use words such as the author said that, or the writer mentioned that, or you can use phrases such as the text states that. Just like how I had shown you here, a lead sentence. The text mentioned that humans became shorter because of this and that. Humans' brains have also become smaller due to this and that. Do you see that? So please be very tactful, and please do not write many other things. Sometimes you want to say, according to the research, the humans just things which are not relevant to the question. Do not bring out any information, just answer the question straight. If it's about why they've become shorter, talk about that. Do not tell me the history of humans, because it is not what the question is asking you to. Okay, extended, I am done with you. I am moving on to core and new curriculum. You write summary the same way, so please pay attention. Core and new curriculum, the style of writing your summary is exactly the same. You write your summary in note form. You are taking notes. You are not writing in a paragraph. When you are writing in notes form, you have to write one complete point per bullet. Some of you were asking, Miss, should we write with capital letters or small letters? The rules of writing are, if it's a sentence, start with a capital letter and end with a full stop. If it's a phrase, start with small letters. You know those basic rules. Okay. When I'm talking about bullets, I'm referring to the black points here. These are your bullets. And I'm still referring to the previous question paper that we have attended to about humans. You are requested there to put the answers on why humans become shorter. So you have bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3, bullet 4, bullet 5, meaning that there you are requested to give 5 answers, 5 points. Are we together? You move on to why their brains become smaller. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullets. Each bullet should have its own point. Let's say that you are expected to write 8 points. 5 points on the first topic and 3 points on the second topic. Make sure that each bullet has a point. Okay. In case the answer does not fit on the space provided, write on the next line, but do not forget to delete the bullet. What do I mean here? What I'm trying to say is, here we are asked why humans become shorter. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullets. Now look here. These are the answers to why humans become shorter. We're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullets. But when I gave my answers, I realized that the first answer, which is linked to agriculture or switched to farming, is longer. It cannot fit at the first bullet. I had to delete my second bullet so that this reads as 1 point. Because if I leave this one not deleted, then I'll have two answers, which is linked to agriculture or switch. Then this one will be also considered as an answer to farming, which is meaningless. So I've deleted this bullet, and in my mind I have to know that I'm supposed to put 5 points. I did not forget. I had to replace it, but I made sure that I replaced it at the correct place. Why humans become shorter? My first point, my second point, my third point, my fourth point, but I know I have deleted this one, so I brought it down here so that I have my 5 points. Are we together there? I put it under this heading because that is where it falls. Now some of you forget. Then when you remember that you have deleted the bullet, you will decide to come and put it totally down. When you put it down, there may be another heading. For instance, here we have why their brains become smaller. If you take this point which you have deleted there and bring it down here, now you will have a wrong answer at a wrong place. So please make sure that when you delete a point, you replace it, but at the correct place. I've moved on to why their brains became smaller. I'm supposed to have 4 points there or 3 points there, depending on what your question is asking you. In my case, I have 4. So I made sure that when my first answer did not fit, I cancelled the next bullet. Then I put my second answer, third answer, but I did not forget to replace this bullet. So I put it down there so that I have enough answers. Right. That is about summarizing. Keep on revising it. It will really help to boost your marks. Summarizing is actually the easiest part of the question paper. So much for paying attention. Make sure that you work hard. Our exam is knocking on the door. Have a good day. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Have a good day. See you in the next lesson. Bye.